stupid tweet? God, this triggers me. These are Psyop vids.
Why would you not have an abortion for your own child, but you would permit it or even maybe recommend it for others?
Same reason I've been vegetarian my whole life, but I don't force it onto others. Like, I have my own personal visceral reaction to certain types of behaviors, such as, you know, hunting, factory farming, and even possibly abortion, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm deducing some sort of like moral imperative from that.
Well, I should hope if you care about a bunny rabbit and, you know, you won't eat a hamburger, then certainly you would care about a human being. And it seems like that's the logical connection, sure. But doesn't that then seem to be like saying, look, I would never murder my precious baby, but all you often poor black people, you can kill your babies, that's just fine.
No, because I never said I do it because I view it as murder. I said it's more of a visceral reaction.
So it's unreasonable. You just think it's yucky.
Yes.
I like it. What a stupid. I like how she's also central to the claim the entire time. Like, oh, so you just
baby. But all you often poor black people.
And then all like the sneaking in of like the, oh yeah, often black. Or the precious baby. Like, he tries to sneak in and load this like so much, but she responds to the central claim each time. I'm surprised they posted this clip.
You can kill your babies, that's just fine.
No, because I never said I do it because I view it as murder. I said it.
Logical connection, sure. But, you know, you won't eat.
Oh, and then her responding to the, I didn't say I didn't do it because of the moral qualms. I just think it's, yeah, okay. Stupid. Have you had Round Rock Donuts? I don't think so. What would your approach be if you ever got into the Joe Rogan podcast? Mean and combative or nice and understanding? I don't know. Probably similar maybe to what this Peterson talk will look like. We'll see. Will you do some Tim Pool? Maybe. We'll see. I don't have any plans for that right now. Please, for the love of God, look at Blue John Guy's link. He's been posting for days. I got like so much other more important shit to read right now than like whatever from like the pro-Zionist Institute of Settler Expansionism and killing of all the Palestinians. I'm good. I love you. I appreciate it. Maybe in the future, I've got so much other shit I need to read right now though, before reading like a Zionist think tank's solution for Israel-Palestine. Thank you though. Maybe in the future, we'll see, okay? Yes, but I love you, okay? I do love you. I love all of you, okay? It's extremely common for people, especially neurodivergent kids, to bullshit most of the semester and then lock in for the final exam so they don't have to retake the class that they probably hate. No, it's not. What? Student cheated, but I have no proof or rant. This student is a D+, C- student at best. Took my essay final exam. They take it outside of class. I already know, and we'll be changing this in the future with a time limit. His answers are so far above anything else I've seen from him, from all semester or anyone else in the class, but turn it in. It came back clean. I'm pretty sure he cheated, but I have no way to prove it. It's just frustrated. Or I'm just frustrated and ranting. I'm stressing too much about this with everything else. I have to finish up. It's just exhausting. That's all. What a stupid tweet. God, this triggers me. It's really common for neurodivergent people to go super say it on the last exam and ace the out of it because I'm so smart. It's just my autism that's holding me back for the entirety of the like. Why not lock it in for every exam? What do you mean? Like, okay, don't care. Extending recent IP history in anticipation of the debate with Norm. Yes, I will be a god on Israel-Palestine for Finkelstein, okay? I understand so much more international law now, just from yesterday, okay? We will keep reading primary sources. I will read and absorb everything. Even if I have 4,000 viewers doing it, I don't give a fuck. I will read and memorize and absorb every piece of information, okay? I have a much better understanding of how all this shit fucking connects to itself now, too. So I understand the human shielding thing. I understand the customary international law bullshit. I understand what the Geneva Convention means and what it is and all. I understand it better now, okay? We will keep reading. Suck my dick. I don't care. If you're bored, stay bored and stay mad, okay? From yesterday, what's the consensus on human shields? Are they real or not? Human shields are real, yes. And Hamas does use them, yes. And I think that Amnesty International report says as much in terms of they use them. They just don't use the definition for human shield. I don't know what definition Amnesty International uses for human shield. Probably whichever one makes the author feel the best at the time. Can Can you enunciate the differences between LOAC, war crimes, and grave breaches? Nope. LOAC just stands for what? Law of armed conflict? Is there like a specific? I'm thinking you're just referring to all of the different types of rules and regulations and all of that shit relating to armed conflict. No, war crimes, I think, are usually war crimes are all under. Is it just Article 8 of Article 8 of the Rome Statute of the International Criminal Court? I think defines war crimes, and these are generally the incorporations from I think Geneva Convention 3. I'll keep reviewing this, obviously. I've only did this yesterday, but and then a grave breach. I don't know necessarily what a grave breach means more than any other breach. I don't know. What does grave breach mean? I don't think I read that at all yesterday. Article 8 is war crimes. Yes. The gig economy sucks. Get a degree, a trade, a side hustle, and something you enjoy so your job doesn't make you suicidal. Then try to specialize out of the working class. Being a chill normie doesn't exist anymore unless you break into a specialized field / trade / hobby. From Counterpoints. That's probably true. I think that's fair to say.
Why is it that I have to work 40 hours a week just so I can have a place to live? 40 hours a week makes me...
These are Psyop vids. This is a fucking Gen Xer using a filter to look like a kid, okay? This is a Psyop vid. This is not real. There's no way.
Week just so I can have a place to live. 40 hours a week makes me $2,000 a month, and my rent is $1,660. So I work 40 hours a week so I can have a 2-bedroom apartment and an extra $300 a month.
Wait. Oh my God. I'm sorry. No. I'm getting psyoped. I know I'm getting psyoped. I'm getting psyoped right now. I'm getting psyoped. And it is working. It's working. It is working on me. I am getting psyoped. It is working on me. And it is working. I'm getting psyoped and it's working. And I know that. That's why it's working.
Just so I can have a place to live. Why is just so I can have a place to live? 40 hours a week makes me $2,000 a month. And my rent is $1,660. So I work 40 hours a week so I can have a 2-bedroom apartment and an extra $300 a month.
She does not. Nobody would earn There's no... Wait, what is even her... Hold on, let's calculate some wage out here. Okay, 40 hours a week. So she's working 4 weeks a month, 160 hours. So 2,000 divided by 160. She's making $12.50 an hour. Working 40 hours a week. Why does she have a 2-bedroom apartment?
60. So I work 40 hours a week so I can have a 2-bedroom apartment and an extra $300 a month. Like, it doesn't cover my phone, internet, food, you know? So not only do I not have any extra money, but just working makes me so exhausted that I don't have time either. Like, I get off work at 5:30.
Oh, okay. Also. Oh God, it's a middle class take again. It's the middle class. I'm coming at you from below right now, okay? Nothing makes a working class shit retail shit service job person hates anybody more than listening to some motherfucker that gets to work Monday through Friday 9 to 5 bitch about not having time for anything. You rotten spoiled piece of shit. Fucking yourself. Bro, here's your schedule, okay? Here's your schedule when you're on some service work, okay? Especially when you're working some cuck shit, okay? If you're unlucky, okay? If you're lucky, it might be like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Here you go. If you're lucky, it might be, oh, hey, here's your schedule. From Monday through here, you work here. And then on this day, you're gonna work swing to close. Also, we need you to do this here. And then you might work like this day, okay? Maybe you'll get both your days off in a row next to each other if your manager doesn't want to fuck you, okay? And this is if you have like an okay-ish job. Like, okay, I'm generally, at least I'm working long shifts, okay? If you're unlucky, depending on how fucked you are, okay? You've got some shit where you're working here, and then they might need you to come in later, and you only have like 3 hours scheduled this day. I'm going for my McDonald's bullshit, okay? Maybe you'll come in for 4 hours here. Then you got like, oh, can you come in 3 hours here? And then we've got you scheduled working morning to noon on these 2 days. Can you handle that? And then also we need you to come in for like 4 hours to close in here. Fuck this shit, okay? Whenever you would work bullshit ass fucking schedules like this, and I don't know if this is common outside of fast food, okay? I don't know if this is common outside of fast food. It might have just been me getting fucked at McDonald's, okay? Yeah, split shifts. Don't forget split shifts. Brother, I've got split shifts right here. We got one right here. I need you to work from morning to noon, but then I think we're probably good from like noon to 4, so come back in on swing. Oh, you want me to come in just for the 2 rushes? I have to be here for the morning rush and the fucking dinner rush? I can't stand around with the rest of you lazy fucks for 4 hours cleaning tables, okay, to sit on my feet and get some free fucking money. I only have to be here in the busiest fucking hours of the day. Fuck you. Anytime you work a schedule like this, and then somebody's like, I don't have any time. And it's like, oh, tell me what's going on, sweetheart. I work Monday through Friday at 9 to 5. Sometimes I have to stay till 5:30 because sometimes they make me stay like for 30 minutes. It's like, kill yourself in a video game. Sorry. Don't normalize this. Do what you do.
Come home.
God, I hate 9 to 5ers. God, they trigger the fuck out of me. Sorry. I'm getting rage baited, okay?
Like, I get off work at 5.
Yeah, you're right, Miku. There's no way. If she earned $2,000 a month, there's no way she would have even been approved for this apartment. No apartment's gonna approve you at 85% of your fucking rent or some bullshit, right? There's no way.
5:30. Come home. I'm just so tired. I'm so tired that, like, anything that I need to do outside of work, I then just push off to, like, the weekend. And I'm like, I'm just too tired to do this after work. I'll wait until Saturday. So then I end up with so much to do on the weekend that ends up having to be split into 2 days. So I have to do stuff on both Saturday and Sunday.
What are you doing from when you get home till, like, midnight, bro? You have 7 hours a day. Maybe her parents co-signed it. You think she has parents that are nice enough to co-sign a 2-bedroom apartment but would force her to work 40 hours a week? The fuck?
So then I don't get a day off. I don't get a day to relax. I don't get to decompress. So it is really like working 7 days a week, constantly.
That's life, sweetheart. Where is that Sneeko video? Once you're 21 or 22, you don't get to be sad anymore. That's just your everyday life. No one cares. It's not like when you're 19 and you're like, today's hard. Nobody cares when you're 22. Now you're an adult. Now you just do. That's every day. Oh, that thing that you're talking about, that's called every day for the rest of your life. I'm sorry. I'm having nom flashbacks. Whew. Thank God we made it out, brothers. Okay. My working class brothers, you guys got to make it up. But remember, when you're trying to make it out, skip the working class. Just go straight for rich, okay? You don't want to be one of these suckers, ever, all right? That means you only buy lotto cards.
And I don't want to do that anymore, right? Like, I don't care how poor and miserable I would have to be, but I literally can't have a place to live without this, you know? Like, I don't know what to do. I'm not made for this. I don't have the money, time, or energy to enjoy my life outside of work, and I don't know what to do about it anymore, you know? I'm so tired.
Okay. This person also thinks they have DID. Oh, that's why she's a 2-bedroom apartment. I mean, she might be making shit up, but I feel like if you have mental problems, just doing 40 hours a week can be very hard. I guess, but damn, that's like 9 to 5 is pretty doable. I mean, it really depends on your job. I am being harsh on her, but like her finances and everything just sounds stupid as fuck. So. Any good advice you would give your 19-year-old self? Study more in college. Spend 1 hour a night. Fucking study. Fucking study. Fucking study, you lazy fucking retard. Oh, and go get diagnosed with ADHD so you can get some medication so you can fucking study. You fucking moron. None of those standardized tests mean anything if you can't do your homework and study. You retarded fucking worthless subhuman piece of shit. Fucking idiot. Get diagnosed. Moron. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay, don't care about this. Don't need this. And invoice? Why is Cake still invoicing me? Like I'm not just scamming the last few months of his employment. Fucking idiot. Younger you would take your advice and then end up in a poor 9 to 5 person instead of a billionaire streamer. I will be a billionaire, guys. One day. I'm on my way, okay? I'm in the oppressed millionaire class right now, okay? It's hard down here. Our taxes are high. That's why I vote for Trump. God, hearing the only thing that might trigger me more about. No, actually, never mind. No, I think it's probably only middle class people that complain about taxes. I don't know if really wealthy people do. To be fair. That's probably the one legitimate complaint you have if you're middle class. You don't earn quite enough to like really do anything fanciful with your taxes, but you don't earn so little that you have zero tax liability like half the fucking country. So middle class people probably do get fucked by tax. You know what I think? This might be a hot take. I think everybody should have some mandatory tax liability, even if you're super poor. I don't think you should be able to write it all off. Just because I think everybody needs a little bit of buy into the system, you know? Of course, wealthy people complain about taxes. Why else would they always want them cut? I mean, if you can get them cut, you can, but I don't really think wealthy people... we can just look this up. I don't think it's as disproportionate as you would imagine. But let's check. Which political party wealthy people vote for? Isn't it relatively evenish? I could be wrong. Let's check. Give me numbers. Affluent Americans used to vote for Republican politicians, and now they vote for Democrats. In this paper, I show detailed evidence for the decades in the making trend and argue that it is important consequence to U.S. politics. No. I wonder what the... Negative tax credits could be so based, the poorest are incentivized to make income so they can get their taxes back. I mean, they already kind of did with the earned income tax credit, I think. How are rich different from average Americans? Percent saying rich people are more likely / less likely than the average person to be more intelligent, hardworking, greedy, and honest. Oof. Billionaires and how they vote. I don't really care about billionaires. I'm just curious about people in the top quintile. Oh, actually, you know what? You're probably right on that. I bet that it would break down in certain ways, but it probably wouldn't have as much to do about income, or it would have more to do. So, for instance, I think generally the most well-paid people in the country tend to be higher educated people, but people with more education tend to vote for Democrats, but not because they're making more money or less money, probably because of the education. And business owners, I think, tend to vote conservative because they like the less restriction, regulation, and all that shit. kind of related to money, but not really, just related to like running the business. So I bet it would break down on certain lines, but not because of just money, but because of the other factors relating to it, probably. It's 225. Okay, we just works. Hold on, I gotta pay my employees. Why is every Republican president obsessed with tax cuts for the super rich? It's like that's like the only thing that like Republicans know how to do, I guess. Have you seen like the ripped my pants episode of SpongeBob? Like at some point he like stumbles upon this really funny joke. He's at the beach and he stumbles on this really funny joke where he rips his pants and everybody laughs. But then like he keeps doing it over and over and over and over again, and then people aren't laughing anymore because it's like played out. I feel like that's like Republican policy. It's like they get into office like, tax cuts, like that's all. That's literally the only thing they know what to do. Is it true that tax cuts result in more tax revenue overall because people never spend more? When I was a libertarian, I heard this a lot, and I never looked into the counter arguments enough. I don't know how much tax rates affect total tax receipts as much. Maybe certain spending activity. I'm not sure. Cutting taxes for the rich temporarily boosts the economy, and if they over-deficit spend, we would have to get into that. I've never heard that. People make that argument that when you give people tax cuts, when you give businesses tax cuts, they hire more employees because they have more money or whatever. Like these weird like supply side arguments. I've never understood that. I would never hire an employee just because I have more money. I would never do that. I hire people when I think they can make me money. I'm pretty sure every single business in the United States is the exact same. If I think that I can hire an employee and can make me more money, then I'll do it. Giving me like a personal tax cut or whatever bullshit is never influencing that decision. But there's going to be some equilibrium though, right? Like if you boost the fucking minimum wage and you make higher tax liabilities for hiring employees, well, there's going to be some break-off point or break-even point there for sure. Manage. Okay. Employees. No. Vendors. No. Contractors. Yes. Wait, Cake, why do you pay? Or never mind. I don't know. Okay. Don't care. Boom. Boom. What do you think about land value tax? I don't. Ever. What a retarded fucking statement, bro. You're spending way too much time in the retard subreddit. Destiny, that used to be the case, but since the 1970s when the stockholders found out they could sue companies for spending any profits on growth instead of giving it as dividends, that changed? What? Why the fuck would they just spend it on dividends instead of on growth? What are you talking about? Stop. You're spending too much time in our economics. The economics subreddit on Reddit, by the way, has been completely wokeified. Do not ever go to the economics subreddit unless you're ready to just like watch people give the most retarded fucking 19-year-old Gen Z takes on the economy. It is a destroyed subreddit. Bad economics is pretty good. The finance subreddit, I think, is pretty good. The normal our economics subreddit is completely fucked. Okay. Boom, boom. Boom. Ask Economics might be okay, but I don't think I've ever been there before. Wall Street Bets is actually usually okay when it comes to finance or econ advice. Believe it or not. I don't know why, but... Major corporations literally got sued for spending profits on long-term growth instead of paying out in dividends and stock buyback. Zachary Issam, link me. No, why? You want... that doesn't even make sense. I feel like a lot of the most successful companies, they don't even pay dividends, do they? Does Amazon pay dividends? And they might have started to. We have never declared or paid cash dividends on our common stock. Does Facebook pay dividends? This does not pay dividends. No. What other big companies are there? What do you mean? Like, why the fuck would you... Dividends suck. You'd rather have the company grow or do stock buybacks, I guess. Let me choose when to pay that tax. Boy. They just announced? Yeah, okay, yeah, maybe. I think people generally want you to invest in long-term growth before paying it all out in stock buybacks or dividends. I think most investors would be upset if you were doing that. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Did Cake undo my fucking ban? Please stop spamming about a stock. Holy shit. My company has reached a point where it's cash flowing more than it can reinvest. It makes more sense to get back to investors so they invest in something else. Yeah, sure. I mean, if you hit that point. But I feel like in the tech world, I don't know if companies like ever mature. Oh, RTBA changed it like a fucking retard. Part of the reason why people like oil stocks is that a lot do provide dividends that are attractive. Why, if you're investing in a stock because you want a dividend, I don't know. Never mind. Okay. Holy shit! Did I know this? Hold on. Oh. RTBA. That's the whole point. That's what the things are for.